Oshun Talk Radio. Of course, it is Sound Alchemy by Oshun, and it is still Oshun Investigates. As you guys get in here, make sure you're hitting that notification bell, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, double tap them screens if you do not see that like button, but keep it OG. And if you do not know what an OG is, it is an old wise God. So let's get into the latest tea I have for you guys. Anything you need to know about your girl Seer, you can find it in the description box below. Know that any and all content I do provide for you guys, and you should be just getting that notification because I actually did. So know that any and all content I do provide for you guys is never intended to hurt, harm, or target anyone, but provide you with the necessary information. Let's get into it. I am going to clear the energy and jump right into the message. So take from this energy myself, the collector, my cards, my crown chakra, my third eye and throat chakra, anything that is not of divine love. I ask that you return any and all negative energy, hexes, curses, mirror magic projections onto either collective or this reading. I ask that you return this energy back to the universe, returning it back to its sender with love and light, with pinpoint accuracy. May their own energy help them to become spiritually aware. May this newfound energy be publicized for all to see. So it has been spoken, so it shall be done. Ashe, ashe. Oh. So let's get into it. So the snake is afraid of this communication, and that is whatever communication that's circulating about them. They just got some sort of information from someone. This person is intoxicated, may it be drinking here, but they're texting and calling your ex over some sort of communication that they just received. Now, this could be a phone call or a text that they had received, but they're reaching out to your ex-lover about whatever the communication is that they had received regarding some sort of new information that surfaced or some sort of statement, message, whatever it is that you stated. There are third parties involved here that is reaching out to this individual who's reaching out to your ex, and what they're reaching out to your ex about is some sort of literal work that they were doing, or this is surrounding your work, a communication that came out on your work here. It has to do with some sort of material things, material holding. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. I am going to dive more into this situation. So it looks like they got a message to from a couple or someone. Let me grab my decks, y'all, really quick. So a couple, looks like someone either called them or sent them a text message. And whoever this person is, it is speculating that somebody is suspicious of something here surrounding them, okay? So what came out was, all right, so whatever it is, they were surprised, okay? The overall energy is that somebody is surprised here. So, and it has to do with some sort of deception here. So whatever it is that you communicated on your work, this is what has them scared. Because the communication in that text came out about your work. So something that you said on your workspace that a couple or somebody in the Two of Cups here that they have a partnership with, they reached out to them and they said something that you said on your work. Okay, which has them afraid here and uneasy. This couple is uneasy. They are afraid because of your suspicions about this couple or something. So everybody is in fear in this energy because they are surprised that you know that they are working for somebody. You know that they are working with this person that they reached out to and possibly your ex. And they are shocked because this is unusual. And this looks like a couple that could be engaged because the proposal energy talks about a love offer, engagement, agreement, a wish come true. And so there it is, a third party in the interference energy here. And the problem here is that they have some sort of unfinished business here, okay? But somebody speculates or feels like someone is suspicious. And a couple might be suspicious in this energy. And this is what they're relaying to someone, which is putting that snake in fear. Because the snake itself is in fear, deception, temptation, and enemy. So a couple could be your enemy and they are working with someone and they're relaying it to your enemy, who your enemy is reaching out to your ex-lover who's also in a partnership with them. Two of Cups energy, which someone now has anxiety. The Nine of Swords energy says that a couple is restless. They're in this can't sleep energy because guilt is weighing on them, or just partners. Because if it's not a couple, it's a bond between individual where they thought that there was an understanding here, but somebody is connecting the dots because this is a connection that has them in a Nine of Swords energy. Anxiety over their loved ones, so this could be their families, but they're in that Nine of Swords energy here, heavy on the nightmares. This is a nightmare, okay, that you are aware of what is going on in the energy, okay? So they're stressed out and they're concerned and they're conversating and relaying this message to someone that they're stressed out and they're concerned over whatever it is that you are communicating. This news, this phone call, or this direct message. So they are directly reaching out to someone and communicating the news that has them in fear about, about this finances, this work here. Okay? Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Because Seven of Pentacles is somebody diligently paying attention to someone. Okay, and so they are in fear because somebody was expecting a return on an investment. This actually has to do with a return, so this could have to do with taxes. So a couple is due some sort of return on something that they invested in, but they reached out to someone because they are in fear of what it is that you know about what they were invested in. Stick with me on this. Four of Wands energy for sure, because it has to do with some sort of home. The Four of Wands is a home, some sort of celebration that's going on, some sort of events that's taking place. So this is somebody in a home communicating this, whatever it is. Somebody paying close attention. And the Two of Swords is offsetting factors. Someone maybe wanting to throw in a towel, that they are in so much fear energy. I don't know if it's the couple or somebody could be wanting to throw in a towel because somebody was supposed to turn a blind eye, but they can't because the law is here, King of Swords. Somehow the law appeared somewhere. And this is what has them in fear as well, because they may be in fear that the law suspects what they have going on, whatever connection, because the law is here, King of Swords. So they could be suspecting that if the law showed up in an energy, that the law knows what's going on in their energy. At least this is a feeling that I'm getting from somebody. Because the King of Swords is removing anything. Somebody knows the truth. This is mental clarity. So somebody is thinking straight in this energy. Now, I don't know if they wanted to make somebody look like they wasn't thinking straight, but baby, somebody's swivel is on. And that King of Swords energy here. And it's enough to make some sort of decision. But also a masculine in this energy is the King of Swords. There's evidence here as well. Because see, the Wheel of Fortune energy, this just changed something around. Now, if this is the law, the wheel done changed here. Because the law has appeared in this energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. So they suspect, or they think that the law suspect that they are a third party or something like this here. Because this is an interference or competition here. Again, take what resonates here, and this liquid courage energy is here. Okay, somebody being weird, a couple being weird. This is odd behavior. This interference, somebody being very weird. Whoever this engaged couple is, they could be engaged because that says engagement. And they're surprised watching you. Because maybe you were supposed to look like you are the snake or the enemy. But now they're being seen. They're being demasked in this situation. Yeah. Getting played, manipulation, lies, and control. But somebody feels destroyed and upped up in this situation here because of something that they were sharing. The gift energy is aid, support energy. And there is a gift. I don't know if they received some sort of gift here from a Scorpio or from somebody or connected to a death. So there could have been an inheritance or something left to someone with the death in the coffin energy here. Great fortune from somebody that passed away. And so people receive something connected to that. And they're shocked that you are revealing this with unexpected, a surprise that they're all involved. Okay? Take what resonates in a house is going to be very significant. So authorities did appear at a house with the King of Swords. An authority figure appeared at a house. Look, official person right behind that. So an official appeared at a house, but this also is some sort of gift of a house that was gifted to somebody concealing something here in a house or something that they did in a house. Something about a house is being concealed for sure. Coffin energy, and it had to do with a gift. They're hiding, okay? Something about that house, that they invested in it, that they paid for it. Somebody was given some sort of money and they invested in a property or something here. Is going to be very significant here. Yeah, sudden wealth here. So it could be an investment property here. You're concealing this gift in a home or equity. This is like some sort of equity, or they put the money in a home. If this is sudden wealth and great fortune that was given, looks like they took the money and invested it in some sort of property to hide it. And that coffin energy, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. Now somebody is concerned and they can't focus around this house at work, or they just can't function, period. A couple, these individuals that was in this bond, whatever it is, that oath that they took in the Two of Cups, these soulmates can't focus. They're concerned in this house because of somebody's work. Whatever you do, they're concerned that they can't focus. Okay? Whatever it is. Now they're in their thoughts. Okay? Somebody is heavily in their thoughts over this message here that they was given here. And it's about a woman and some sort of picture that they painted to this couple. So whoever the couple is working for the snake that they reached out to, that's reaching out to your ex. They all in their head, because the picture that was painted about you was different. Okay? And it looks like somebody tried to paint a picture to the authorities about you, but that's backfiring on them. Okay? Because toll and labor energy is here. They're not getting the help that they want. Somebody isn't. Okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? With that toll and labor. Somebody being breadcrumb. Okay? Heavy on this journey here. So a journey is in place. Somebody taking a trip. Somebody is going somewhere. Somebody about to get in a car, or there's something about a car going to be very significant because the journey is any kind of vehicle. So a car, a journey, a trip. Somebody about to pull up on somebody here. The text message energy here. On that is a call, a text, direct communication. So somebody might be ready to pull up on somebody. There is a vehicle connected to this couple, this Two of Cups energy. Whoever this bond is between these individuals, there is a chariot there in the journey. And so this couple might be about to use a vehicle and take a trip somewhere because they're in a Nine of Swords energy. They're worried, they're concerned, they're in fear, they're quarreling. Guilt is weighing on them because of this communication regarding a mature woman or a man, somebody that's very mature. A mother could be here as well. So they could be reaching out to a mother. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. Let me see what's going on. All right, y'all. Hit the like buttons. Hit them like buttons, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that good stuff, y'all. I appreciate the love and the support that you guys are giving your girl on all of her channels. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, it has to do with a thief. See, now, This has to do with them stealing. And so the gift energy says that they was given support and stealing something from the dead, or stealing something that they was concealing. Okay, they stole something, a house, something in a whole community. There's a house in a community in the courts. So they stole something. So now this is a will or a contract. The coffin, gift energy in the courthouse talks about a contract. So there's a contract on a house, but they stole something in a whole community. A home in a community is what they're talking about. Okay, there's paperwork on a house, and that they were concealing, and it had to do with something that they stole. They stole a gift from somebody, and that's all coming out confirmation about a marriage here. So somebody married somebody on paper. Okay, this could be significant. Somebody married somebody on paper, or the courthouse married somebody. Whoever the dead person is, it looks like both of them are dead. So you have somebody here in your life that passed away that was married, but it looks like the husband and the wife passed away for sure. And somebody was able to obtain something from this deceased man and woman, okay, that passed away. Yeah, courtship energy. So somebody worked something and finagled something in the courts here. This connection, somebody's saying that they married to somebody on paper as well. 4 of Wands here for sure. So they reaching out to your ex, Queen of Swords energy, because somebody's speaking out some sort of truth here about these plans, or about that premeditated plan, whatever it was, a Gemini. So a Gemini, so they talking to a Gemini as well. There's a Gemini involved here in a plan that a Gemini has to commit to somebody. Whoever the Queen of Swords is, you speaking the truth about this plan, about an action that somebody is trying to take, somebody here that's controlling or trying to dominate a situation, because there is somebody here, excuse me, very dominating in this Queen of Swords energy that's speaking the truth, but you don't care. You're unbraced by the judgment or what somebody plan is in this energy, like, child, please, like, whatever, okay? And so somebody is committed to whatever that plan is. And it has to do with making you lose a job or making you lose something in the 5 of Pentacles energy. At least playing with your money, like playing with it, like they playing with you, trying to play with your finances. Because the 5 of Pentacles is a loss of job, a substantial loss of money, struggles, hardship, adversity here. And now they're afraid of that energy. Someone is afraid to be in that energy. Because the plan is to make the Queen of Swords continue to struggle and deal with adversity. But it's a plan with a Gemini or somebody here is to make you continue to struggle until they come in and marry you. Put you in a hardship position. Because see, a Gemini or somebody in that community is wishing to keep you in a parvish energy for sure, 5 of Pentacles, until they come and marry you for something that belongs to you. Okay, I don't know what that is. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But 9 of Cups is here for sure. It's a wish to keep you in a 5 of Pentacles energy. Penny pension, toil and labor. Okay, while you are working a dead-end job. But you sitting here speaking about the plan and something that occurred in the courts related to an inheritance or somebody. A gift that was stolen from you. Okay? So somebody trying to propose to you. 9 of Cups here. Yeah, somebody's still trying to hold on to control. 4 of Pentacles here. Penny pension energy. Holding on to control. The 4 and the 5 is the 9 of Pentacles energy here. Okay? So take what resonates here, but you too self-sufficient. And that's the problem, because the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles is self-sufficient. But what somebody has been doing was like at least 4 to 5 years to you. Pentacles are years. So 4 to 5 years, somebody has been doing something, running this plan to keep you in a almost 6 years with this add this here. So 6 years, somebody has been keeping you in a penny pension energy for at least 6 years. Okay, but now you are speaking on what they have been doing to you for 5 to 6 years. For some of y'all 4, some of y'all 5 and 6, but for the bulk it's 6 years, and you've been speaking up on what they have been doing to you right at 6 years and speaking the truth, and that's what has a whole group that was collaborating in fear. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yeah, 7 of Cups here is wishful thinking, foolish wounds here. Okay, foolish to think that you would fall for whatever this is here. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. Yeah, 8 of Cups energy here. This is somebody from your past that you let go. See, they want you to let go of something here. Maybe your job or your money, whatever you're doing in the 5 of Pentacles. Some sort of like where you're like dealing with something. They want you to release your job. Because 5 of Pentacles could be a loss of a job. They want you to stop. That finances is work. They want you to lose your job or stop. Or they think that if they can continue to make you penny pinch on your job, at some point you would quit it. And it has to do with you speaking the truth about what they've been doing to you for years. Yeah, 9 of Wands, a Gemini or somebody is a hidden enemy of this Queen of Cups. A mother, your mother and your family, and something about a Gemini. And something that they did on court papers or something of that. I told you, a mother. So a mother is here. Everybody seems to be talking here and communicating here about this partnership, okay? The snake heavily in your energy. Okay, so astral projecting in your energy is going to be very significant, or they are tuned in on auto energy. So audio, or like they're watching you, surveillance. The snake energy, the group, because this is, yeah. Somebody felt like they found their tribe in that community energy. So a Gemini is somebody you used to work with, and that community energy is a Gemini, your family, friends. People found like they found their tribe here, but people are afraid. These are people, your family members, and people you used to work with, things of that nature. This is somebody finding their tribe again. And someone wants you to feel like you are their tribe or part of their tribe. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because Ace of Wands is also an inheritance in the birth of a child as well. So something connected to your child, but whoever the Empress is, this person just had a child as well. So whoever the person in this relationship communicating to somebody, they could have just had a child as well with the Ace of Wands, at least 11 months or something like that. Okay, somebody about 5 or 6 years younger than you, maybe 4 or 5 years younger than you. Somebody that's participating in something. Okay. Yeah, 10 of Swords here. Whatever this inheritance move is, or whatever the Ace of Pentacles is to end some sort of struggles, is collapsing on the 10 of Swords. Something is collapsing, and that's what they're reaching out about. This fraud, this betrayal. So they committed fraud in the courts here for whatever this gift was, and someone is trying to like marry you or do something weird so they can cover up what it is that they already did to you 6 years ago. Okay? Because somebody deeply betrayed you. On the Empress and 10 of Cups, your mother, your family betrayed you and married you to someone years ago, about 6 years ago, and you don't know it. But it's paperwork in the courthouse energy solidifying that you married to a Gemini or to somebody. Okay? Because see, somebody out here playing the victim and the Ten of Swords energy here. Okay. They playing the victim. Ten of Swords, they defeated. Somebody playing a victim in a weird way. No, that weird way comes with a plan. They playing the victim in a weird little way. It's really weird. Okay, I don't know how it's funny. It's kind of weird, but it's like in a controlling energy with the Two of Wands. They trying to play chess, and that energy that they're doing to whoever you are. Because Five of Wands is like somebody strategically trying not to argue with you in the Five of Wands. Because see, this is a challenge. If they argue or something with you, I don't know. But Five of Wands energy is like there was some sort of competition here with somebody. Okay, for sure. And a Page of Wands here is a letter or a message, a word of mouth coming out here that everything is collapsing here. So again, multiple messages are being sent. Because see, somebody was optimistic about something. Whatever the plan was, they was optimistic about it in the Page of Wands energy to propose to you or whatever this was here. But they not so hot about that now because of this latest message that they just got. Okay? From a couple or from somebody that's a part of them. Page of Swords, yeah, this new communication that they just got. At somebody's house. And it's somebody curious, and this is vigilant. Somebody paying close attention to you. Curiosity here. These are things that may not even be true as well, because these are rumors, okay? So somebody's spreading rumors about you, but somebody not biting whatever those rumors are, because there's too much truth out here about these individuals. Yeah, they committed perjury, for sure. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap this message up here. Yeah, the World card says something coming to an end for an Emperor, okay? Because the wall might be coming in, but something coming to an end for an Emperor. There's a traveler. An Emperor might be traveling to somebody. Give me that text message. Let me see. What's this? This text energy. Eight of Cups. Somebody got to let go of something. Okay? Somebody needs to let go and embrace these changes here. All right? Because somebody here has grown too much. This is inner growth and somebody on a deep spiritual journey. And they're afraid to let go. Somebody is really afraid to let go of you or to let go something. But you too deep on a journey, okay? On a Four of Cups energy, and somebody thinking about that energy. They contemplating about this growth, this inner growth in whoever you are, this communication, how you communicate, this news, this phone call, whatever it is. Because whatever somebody was doing, they pausing, they stopping and thinking about something, and they're a little weary about an opportunity that's about to be missed. Because that Ten of Swords says something about the close and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry, the World card says that the door is closing on somebody. Sagittarius, a Temperance, see somebody alchemizing something. And somebody managing like not to go to the extremes here as well. Which is messing up something that they were utilizing to try to sacrifice whoever you are in the Hangman. Like your attitude, your temper, and you managing it. But they try to utilize this to hangman you type energy. But they have to drop the act because you have changed. Metamorphosis energy in the Hangman. You changed. And that's why they weary over the sacrifice and what they did to you several years ago. Because you've grown a whole lot. And again, people are afraid that you are onto them. Suspicion energy. People are afraid that you onto them. And perhaps the law with the Emperor and the King of Swords energy. Someone is trying to think straight. See, somebody here thought that they knew you, analytical, proficient in someone's field. There could be law here, Emperor and the King of Swords. It could be some sort of law, but there's a father here, your ex, their brother, their cousins, male entities are all over top of whatever this is here and what it is that they did to whoever you are. Now they're thinking. And somebody is disgusted with this communication. Somebody is disgusted in the opportunity that they took. This is disgust. It's like somebody disgusted with your change, like your growth energy. Like somebody real like disgusted that you changed, that you a new person, okay? But really in fear that you know about the sacrifice energy. That all of them and their friends, their crew, were trying to sacrifice you and then trying to like put you in a marriage with one of the individuals that did it to you. Girl, bye. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune energy. The wheel has changed here. Because see, they over here, they altered a wheel. They altered some wheels or they altered a wheel. Now the wheel has actually changed on that sacrifice energy. And that's why they in fear. Because that's what they're talking about in that text and phone calls that they getting from somebody is how this wheel done changed, how you really done changed. You really done grown. But also that they changed a wheel and received a gift. Okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So whatever is happening is inedible. This is karma. Because your luck is changing, okay, for whoever you are. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Opportunities here. They about to miss something here. This is a missed opportunity. That Four of Cups, for real, for real. Because the wheel is changing for whoever you are. And what they've altered has been changed back. Or something like that. They may not know it yet because they might be surprised that some sort of wheel or something that they changed has been changed back. Okay? Yeah, King of Swords, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male. Well, this person coming in and changing the game, changing something around. Because see, somebody was supposed to turn a blind eye, but somebody folded and throwing in the towel in this King of this Two of Swords energy, because there's too many factors here, offsetting factors. This is the dilemma, a crossroads energy here. So somebody folded. Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Stay centered, stay grounded, y'all. This is what I have for y'all. Join me over at Oshun Investigates, you guys, for the more longer messages. If you like this message, make sure you're sharing this message. If it doesn't resonate with you, it can definitely resonate with the next person, your cousin, your auntie, your veteran, your whatever. Okay. But always know that something might resonate in here. If it's not the entire message, only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Know that if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. So only take with you what resonates with you, what you intuitively know, your gut, your sixth sense, your psychic ability, your premonitions, whatever it is. What resonates with you is what you need to leave here with. Leave everything else for the next person or share it who you think it might resonate with. Until the next live, y'all, I'm up out of here. Be that motivation you know you deserve. Everything else will fall into place. Continue to put your mind what you want to project into your reality. Know it's going to always be justice over here, removing any kind of confusion about the situation. And hopefully I was able to remove a little bit of confusion for you guys. With that being said, you know I'm about to chuck up these antennas and tell you it's always 2 up, 2 down. It's love and light, light and love. And if you don't know, I am from Virginia, okay? So Virginia is for the lovers. So I love each and every one of you guys. Love and light, light and love you guys. Outie.